Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, what we'll be doing will be responsive mobile menu. Responsive. So this is what we're going to do. So once you click on the hamburger menu, this menu, it brings out the menu on the mobile. And as you click the close button, it goes away. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Let's get right into. So I already have an image, the logo or the icon. So I'm going to create, okay, I'm still going to use the same, the header, everything we have in the header for the index. So we have the header where we have this area, which is this is the hamburger icon. So the name is VSL icon. Then the three dots, the three lines are the icons. Then in this one, we have the container. The container is what houses both the logo and the menu itself. And the menu itself. So when you click this menu, you see everything is housed in this place. Then we have our script. So I'm going to start from the beginning again. So we'll come to, let me go to script and disable, delete everything. We're going to start everything from the ground up. Then also in this, so everything is off. So we are back to the way it was in the beginning. So let's come back to the style. So the first thing we're going to do is do a hard reset like we normally do. So it's going to be border or box sizing. So box sizing border box. Then we make margin and padding 0. Just 0 it out to collapse all the edges. So everything is this way. Then we'll move to body. So the body will have a background color of F3, F3, F3. So it has some sort of grayish, color. Then we'll have color. So our color will be 353434 to give you some sort of dark color. Then we have our font family. I'll just use Lucida. Then maybe smooth or scroll behavior smooth. Okay, so that's for this. Then maybe we could do image, no, height auto, width or maximum width 100%, then width 100%. We just close it up. Then we go down to creating. So let me just add a comment that this is the header area styling. So we do header. So position relative. Let's leave this for now. If we need to do anything, we'll come back to it. Okay. I want to make the header. I'll give it a background color so it will be different. So it doesn't blend with this background. So I'll give it a background color of white. So I have the background color of white. So giving us some sort of separation. So the next thing I want to do is the container because it has a container. That's a container that houses both the logo area and the menu area. So header container. So I'll do display flex, right? Justify content space between them. Align item center. So we have this, right? Okay. Let's just leave it the way it is. If you need another thing, I'll come back with. What else again in the the logo area and the container area. So logo class logo area, then class menu area. So I'll just add flex one. Then what else? Okay. So I want to reduce the image in the logo area. So I'll do display inline. I'm just do inline block for now. Let me do inline block. Okay. Then I'll reduce the width. Let's do 25%. Oh, sorry. Image. So in the container area, we do margin of 0 auto because I want to center it. So I'll do width of 80%, so it stays in the middle. So this is what we have. Then we could do padding for the container. Padding of maybe 1.5 rem, 0 up and down 1.5 rem, then 0 left and right. We can increase this maybe a little bit, say maybe 30. See, it has some sort of presence. Now the next thing we want to do is on the list. We're going to hide the list. So it's going to be menu area. So menu area UL. So I'll just remove the list style and set it back to none. Okay. Then I'll do menu area again. UL list A. So I'll just remove the text decoration. Make it none. Color. Let's use the 343 or 353434. So this is what we have. Now let's start working on the menu area because we're going to hide the menu area. Now before we hide the menu area, let's create styling for, okay, let's hide the menu area first. So we'll come to the menu area. So we'll come to the menu area and begin to, okay. So we have, I'll do display flex. So everything goes this way. Then we have flex direction column. So everything is vertical alignment. We sorted that part. Then we'll now do align items center. So everything is in the center. Then we'll do background color. Let's do background color white. Or maybe something darker. Background color could do white. So we have that part. So let's move on to the height of 100 viewport height. So that's for this. Then we do position fixed. Then we do left 0 with 100%. So it begins to fill up. Then we have top. Okay, let's do top 0. So we have our top 0. Let's do justify content center. Okay, we have that there. Now let's start doing let's do opacity to make it disappear so you don't have it again. Then we have, okay, what I'll do is let me disable the opacity back so I can see what I'm doing. Then we have our flow overflow. overflow x is equals to scroll, right? So the transform, the let's add transform translate x because I wanted to go on the, so we had minus 100 to push it out of the way, minus 0 to push it out of the way. So you notice that our logo has now gone bigger. So let's take it to 25, 15. Okay, it's pretty okay. So let's go back. Where are we? Transform, translate. Let's do transition. So transition on the transform. How many seconds? Then using, let us do using. So I think this is pretty much what we need. Yeah, I missed something. Visibility. Visibility hidden. Visibility hidden. So now let's enable our opacity back. So this about it. So now let's add a class to the menu area, the menu item, menu area, dot, say, let's say show menu. So in this one, we'll now do the opacity 1. So that on click, when you click the icon, opacity happens back. Then we'll do transform, the same transform we had. So it's going to be translate x and 0, it comes back normal. Then we have visibility, visible. Okay, take this. Okay, now let's begin to work on the areas that needs to be worked on. So let me disable the opacity and the visibility back. And what else again? Translate. We enable them back. So now let's come back to this A and add a font size. Say, let's say 3 rem. So then it's okay. Let's do display flex. Align items center. Justify content center. Okay. Now let's increase the height of the list. So now let's say let's do dot menu area list, not last child. So it only affects what is not the last child, which means the last child is contact. So if I do margin bottom, it will affect the last child. So we can do one, let's say 1.5 or 1.35. Okay, so this is pretty nice. The font size, let's take it to 1.5. Okay, a little this way. Then let's do our close button because we have a close button. So close, we do position absolute. So we do top 20 pixels. We do right. Let's see another 20 pixels. Let's see what happens. Good. So now let's increase the font size. Let's say 3 rem. It's too massive. Let's do 2. Okay. Let's do this now 2.15. Okay. This the buttons can go there. So we can add a cursor pointer. So it looks like a pointer where you can click and everything disappears. So now let's enable all this back and disable everything. So it's done. So now let's create the icon, this icon, the BSL icon. So let's go back to our CSS. So let's do BSL icon. So we have I think it's BSL icon. So we do position absolute. We do top 30 pixels. We can do top, 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 left. No, sorry, not left. Right. Let's see. Okay. Then now let's create the icons itself. The icon themselves. So we do height of 2 pixels, width of 30 pixels, background color, of, let's just use the same background color. So we have this. Okay. Now let's do icon not last child, like what we did in the other one. Icon not last child. So just do margin bottom. So let's do 0.5 rem. See what happens. So this is what we have. So let's bring the icon down a little bit. So we're gonna have maybe 50, 40, 40 is in the middle now. Maybe 45. Let's see. Okay. So in the middle. Let's move this out of the way a little bit from the right. So we have this. So on click, so let's add cursor on cursor pointer. So at least it looks like something that is pointing or something that points. So when you click, you're supposed to see now the drop down. So let's go now to our script. I think our script is still connected. Yep, still connected. Okay. So now let's declare the variables for all of them. So const, we have menu equals to document dot query selector. So it's gonna be menu. I think it's menu area. So let's declare another variable for the icon. So we're gonna do document dot query selector. What's that now? BSL icon. Then the last variable for close. So we have document dot query selector. So we have it for close. Okay. So now let's add. So on the icon dot add event listener. We want to do it on click. On click, then I'll use the arrow function. I just use the arrow function. Okay. So once you click the icon, let the menu dot add dot class list dot add is the variable we declared, which is show menu. I hope I declared it. I hope I declared it. Let me see. Yeah, I did. So this is it. Okay. So we have this. Let's save it. So you see it comes in, but it's not going back. So we're gonna have to create the for the close. So we do close the same way. Add event listener. We create the click function and open a function which will be the arrow function. Okay. So now do the same menu class list dot now dot remove dot sorry, we will show menu. So once you have this and you click, it opens, you click back, it closes. So this is pretty much how you create. So on your mobile, or rather on your regular menu, say maybe you go above, This one now, it will just affect everything on, including mobile. But on your desktop, or rather maybe you want a larger screen like your desktop, then you now don't use all this anymore. You now do your menu regularly. Like if you, the last video we did, you see something like that. We've done a video like this. I'll put them in the description. I'll put them in the description. We also put them in the end card, so that you can see what we did, how you can do mobile, or rather menu for larger screens. But this is what we are doing for, this is what we are doing for mobile. Like we said in our one of our videos, so we are still going to bring all this together into a complete project where we are going to do, it's going to come out in two parts. The first part will be strictly desktop. We finish everything from the beginning to the end, up to the footer. Then the second part will not be mobile phones, tablets. So that's what we are going to tackle. Hopefully, if not in the next video, maybe like 2 or 3 videos down the line, we're still working on the video so that we'll see how it looks like. I hope you have found value in this video, especially those who are new into web development, trying to understand all these concepts. It might be might be a little bit overwhelming, but the reason why we're breaking it little bit by bit this way is so that it's easier to digest all this or absorb all this in chunks, in little chunks like this, instead of overwhelming everything on you. I hope if you have found value in our video, please consider subscribing so that we can reach more people who will benefit from our video. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.